yeah, like you said, there's just not much he could do, honestly. It's so tough. He had no stage control whatsoever at any point in the game. As soon as that game started, he was on the edge.
Yeah.
That's ultimately what kind of did him in. He wasn't able to kind of put any kind of offense together, really. So
Very true.
Pretty unfortunate.
He was always on the defensive and
just trying to find space. Like that's the weird thing. Like that's spacious. He had no space.
yeah.
It's weird, right? Okay, so moving on, we have Joecool and Johnnstr.
So this is yet again another one of those matchups where both characters are going to be able to take stocks very quickly, and whoever takes the first stock is going to be at a big advantage because it determines whether or not Lucario has aura and whether or not Little Mac is close to KO punch.
I'd say that Johnnstr could take a stock quickly on the second stock.
No, he could. I mean, that's always a threat with Lucario.
Right.
Like, I mean, when we were talking about the Sheik matchup earlier, that was also a factor. Like, you definitely could take the first stock, body him, get a whole, like, stock plus 100% lead, and then they manage to take your stock, and then Lucario's at, like, 150 and reads you to death and, like, kills you in 3 hits. But,
right.
like, that is a possibility, but it's still a huge disadvantage for Lucario.
Ooh, he got the trap with the Aurora Sphere into a dare. That was really good. There's another one. It's a really good setup.
Yeah.
It doesn't do that much, but I mean, wow, read the roll perfectly.
I think if that Aura Sphere hit, that was it.
Could have been. Super early, like one of those super early kills you were talking about. All right, gets the up tilt. No platform, so right now this is good for Little Mac. There's a platform on the side. Platforms are back.
I love that. That's so good.
Down,
like, down tilt, fair down tilt, and then down tilt into perfect pivot up tilt.
Right.
So strong.
Yeah, it does massive damage right now. Just trying to find an up tilt to put him in the air. Maybe set up for an early kill. We're going to see tilt to up B. Oh, we waited it out. Got the neutral. Ooh, bear. That bear is so strong.
Note to self, don't jump from the ledge against Johnnstr.
Yeah, he's just looking for that.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work. He's punished like every single one we've seen.
Right, now this is where Johnnstr wants to be. Oh, my goodness, the equalizer, but not taking that stock.
Yeah, no rage, no charge.
Right. Oh, but that might.
Yeah, that one.
The weaker
that one's
one.
Definitely taking him out.
The weaker one.
Well,
so
yeah, but at a higher percent.
True, yes. Up tilt. Ooh, okay. Forward smash. His smash attacks are so deceiving.
Yes, they are.
They're like they're unique in a way compared to a lot of other sports matches.
I think he had to do that to make it back.
Yeah.
Johnnstr is going to take the first game. The reason that Joecool used his jump that early is that is the only way he would have been able to make it back to the stage in time.
Yep.
Little Mac is not exactly the type of character that can just go down way off stage and save his jump. He has to get that. He has to stay up level with the ledge as long as possible so he can get that up B.
Yeah, he had no options. I mean, if he doesn't, he dies. So Johnnstr was aware of that. And we're going to game 2 as a result. Game number 2, return to Town and City. Johnnstr versus Little Mac. Loser semis. Can Joecool recover? Might need to find that first stock. That's step number 1. Put himself in an advantage state. He nearly never had an advantage state in the last game.
Well,
really slow game here out the gate.
Yeah.
Really patient.
Well, in order to recover this match, he's going to have to find a better way to recover to the ledge.
Yes. As simple as that may sound, it's just not. Right?
Yeah, I mean, that was his downfall last game.
Right.
You know, and sometimes it's just
the way it is.
Honestly, that's not entirely true. It's more like he needs to find a way to not get hit off stage.
Right.
Because Johnnstr's very good at capitalizing once Little Mac is off stage.
Well, already sitting at 51%. I mean, there's a lot that could put him off. But he's finding some damage. It's the grab to fair. Right. Able to go. That roll's such a common option. You know, he naturally wants to get back to center stage, reclaim neutral. Johnnstr well aware of this, reading that. Now he's got him in a juggle situation. Just finding these grabs.
Gosh.
Dude.
What was all that?
Just grab after grab after grab after grab. Like you said, no landing. He's just completely taking advantage of his landings.
That's what you have to do against Little Mac. I honestly think that might be a bigger factor than his recovery because often it's
what are you doing? It scared me. I was like, where are you going?
it's Mac's inability to land that leads to him getting edge guarded pretty often.
Yeah, it all ties in, right? It's all connected.
So it's more like his disadvantage state in general is just pretty garbage.
Yeah, with these platforms here especially.
And now Johnnstr playing it slow. You know, he's taking his time. He doesn't matter. He has a large % lead. He has
a stock
lead. And
platforms.
There is no reason. There is no reason for him to approach here.
And there's very little Joecool can do. And finally, just catches Joecool just waltzing around. Ooh, really?
Yeah. Eventually, you a lot of the time when something like that happens, you make someone complacent, and then it's real easy to catch them.
Yeah. Sometimes just standing still or moving around a little bit is okay. It can be kind of intimidating. You might not know what they're gonna do. You might throw them off and force them to approach. But sometimes they just call you out on it.
Doing nothing in this game is broken, straight up. Like
right.
So often people lose because they press too many buttons.
Sure.
Like they're like, this button whiffed, and they panic, and they're like, I've got to have another button out. And then I've got to have another hitbox out, and I've got to have another hitbox out, and they just keep pressing buttons, and then eventually they get punished harder than they would have been for the first thing.
All right. Yeah, absolutely, and he finds it up tilt to almost take the stock, but not quite yet. KO punch online. Oh.
This is looking rough for Joecool now.
The optimal situation there was take this stock and keep your KO punch, right? But not able to do that. Not able to do that. Aurora Sphere takes that KO punch offline.
I love how Joecool's hugging the walls here to not get hit by the Aura Sphere, but here we go.
All right, finding the stock. 98%. It's doable. Very doable.
I mean, we've seen how much Joecool converts off of one hit. Granted, earlier sets we were watching him play against fast fallers, you know, not Lucario, who's a bit floatier, so he's probably not going to be able to get quite as much, but oh, that counter was brilliant.
Yeah, that's a really good option to go against the traps from Johnnstr. He's going to try with the Aurora Sphere, so good on him. Finds the forward smash. Okay, this is looking very doable.
He's pretty close to KO punch too, which
maybe if he gets some down tilts.
Yeah, I mean at this percent isn't too relevant, but it takes away like the threat of like shield is less threatening to Little Mac when he has KO punch. So now Johnnstr is going to play this very carefully.
Yeah, he knows it.
He's not at all afraid of Joecool.
Right.
Or I mean he is, and he's respecting him.
Right. Yep, this is one of those situations where
but now KO punch is online, which is important because it beats shield. And wow, again!
That was
These counters are on point.
Yeah, really. Really good. It's a really good option for him to get back on stage.
Yeah, Johnnstr opting to recover with jumps. He knows Joecool's kind of. I feel like he's fixated on the KO punch a little bit. He's opting to go to platforms.
Right, dash attack. He's kind of taking advantage though of Lucario's. Oh, he takes the KO punch away.
Yeah, KO punch offline, but that doesn't matter too much.
Right.
Shielding's going to be a little bit more effective now, but Little Mac obviously still has a bunch of smash attacks that'll KO Lucario. I wonder if that was a bait. I almost wonder if that extreme speed was a bait, because like there was no way that Little Mac was going to kill from all the way over there or hit it, so maybe he was baiting him to hit his shield or something.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. It could have been like a misinput.
Right, or maybe just an attempt to maybe catch him off guard.
Oh, no, that's spot dodge.
That's all right, though.
Yeah, Joecool's panicking a little bit now, I think. And he gets up with, I believe that was a jump get up. Johnnstr catches him with the Aura Sphere. Well played to Johnnstr. Good job. Just keeping his cool in that situation, not allowing, you know, the pressure that is Little Mac to